Ladies, if you wear wigs, weaves, braids, or extensions,
And if you're tender-headed like me,
Or tingle just like me.
Or have thick hair like mine.
Or hate getting your hair combed.
keep watching.
Question. What is too young for a child to wear a weave? What's too young? My daughters and I are constantly going back and forth. To me, I think they're too young. Well, I have a daughter who just turned 18. She's never worn a weave before. Of course, she's worn braids. I'm not really talking about braids. I'm talking about weave, like sewn in or a wig or something like this. Yeah, so what is too young to you guys to wear? Now, let's keep in mind, you don't have any medical conditions, any problems with your hair, anything like that. Like, it's just, like my daughter, who's 16, she came to me and she was like, well, Mom, won't you just give me a weave? Now, here's the thing. I have, I'm sorry, I did a video on this hair. Y'all, I have this hair just like literally sitting on my head. If I lift it up, it's like a helmet. I can just lift it off. This is an old wig that I've done, and I'm not sure when this video will go up, but this is an old wig I had like about 4 or 5 years ago, and the hair was very cheap, and I just wanted to restore the wig and just do a video on you guys restoring old, very cheap hair. So that's what this is about. But if you guys are new to my channel, let me say let me say this. If you guys are new to my channel, sometimes I take you on a journey, but we always end up at square one. So most of the time I'll pose a question. I may take you on a journey, talk about my family, my children, but I always make it back. So if you don't mind going on a journey, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, become a part of the family. If you have questions, leave them below. I try and answer as many questions as I possibly can. So yeah, so hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, come on, join the family, pull up a chair, let's talk, let's chop it up, because that's what I feel like I'm doing with y'all. So now, yeah, my daughter who's 16 now, my 16-year-old daughter, well, my 18-year-old daughter, my 16-year-old daughter, and my 14-year-old daughter. Yes, 18, 16, 14. Right. My oldest two are only 19 months apart, but that's a whole nother video. But my 16-year-old is well, let me say this. The 18, 16, and 14-year-old were all dancers. The 18-year-old really doesn't dance anymore. The 16-year-old, the 14-year-old just started dancing because she's in high school, and the 16-year-old have been dancing. Now, as you know, I do a lot of crochet braids on their hair, and sometimes they want to wear their hair down. However, they are unable to because they are dancers and they sweat. When I say sweat, I mean dripping sweat. So my daughter was like, well, Mom, won't you just put a weave in my hair? And I was like, no. Now, mind you, my daughter used to perform. Well, she still does from time to time, but she performs and she sings as well. My 16-year-old, she sings as well. So I have made her like a little a U-part wig to wear when she performs, because I don't like straightening her hair every time she has a performance and things like that. So I did make her a little U-part wig, and it blends in with her hair. It's not like dramatically long or anything like that. It's about the length of her hair, and I curl it, and it looks very natural in the short of it. But we had this conversation, and she was like, well, because of their lifestyle, because they are dancers, she was like, well, can you just put a weave in my hair? And she kind of gets the best of both worlds. She can wear her hair down and it can be straight, and then she's not damaging her real hair by flat ironing it all the time, or being unable to flat iron it all the time because she's a dancer. So I want you guys to chime in. I want you guys' opinion. I don't know. I'm not, that's not where I'm at. And I don't know if I'm just a little too old school, but I believe in children looking their age. I believe in, if you are 12, you need to look 12. If you are 6, you need to look 6. And my daughter, the 16-year-old, she's 6 feet tall. So she doesn't look 16. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like, not really. No, thank you. But, again, I am considering her lifestyle, and everything she has to do, to manage and maintain. So I want you guys' opinion. Chime in below and let me know, even if the weave is very natural looking. Even if it's very natural, would you let your child wear a weave at 16? My opinion, I'm leaning more against no. Maybe I may have to because she is a dancer, but I am fighting tooth and nail. No, right now I'm like, no, I'm just not feeling it. I think hair brings out another spirit in people. And it's okay, you know, like when we get our hair done, we feel, you know, we get extra cute, you know. So anyway, I told y'all I'll take you on a journey, but I always come back to square one. So yeah, so you guys let me know how you guys feel about should your kid be able to wear a weave at 16, or is that appropriate? From 13 on up. Do you think 13 and up? Well, I'm obviously 18, yeah, but you guys know what I'm saying. Should be able to wear a weave. I'm leaning more towards no. Now, crochet braids, French braids, box braids, I don't consider that weaves for some odd reason or another, but I just don't. Like a wig, no, you're not wearing a wig. Sew-in at this point, no. If I have to, obviously, you know, I got to do something else. But as it stands at this point now, I don't think so, unless something dramatically changes. If she has to go away, for some type of dance convention or something, maybe I may consider that. Only because a lot of times they want the girls to look uniform. And my daughter predominantly dances with a lot of Caucasian young ladies, which is not a problem. It's not a problem, obviously, because she's there. But her hair is not like their hair. So sometimes, you know, they may want their hair straightened, especially if they do a hip hop performance. They may want it like straightened with a bandana on it. And they may have to do this performance over and over and over again, like night after night after night for a week straight. Okay, I don't want to straighten your hair for a week straight. So I may have to put a weave in it. But you guys know what I'm saying. So I don't want to ramble on. Leave me your comments below. Hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Oh, I am wearing the most extraordinary lash. Thank you guys for supporting the lash. This is most extraordinary. This is one of my favorite lashes. I'm sure I've said that in a video or two. This is by far my baby. Like, I love this lash. This is the most versatile lash I have in the lash collection. This is, I mean, it just, to me, it just gives me everything. It's subtle enough to wear every day, but you can, you know, make it a little more dramatic with your eye look and everything like that. So and it got some length on it. Don't get it twisted. Don't be fooled. It got some length on it, y'all. As you can see, it I don't know if you can see it here. Let me check on the other side. Maybe I'm trying to look through the viewfinder. They have some length on them, so you're not getting shortchanged in the length department. But that's not what this video is about. I told you guys I'll take you on a journey, but I always come back to square one. So you guys, let me know what you think about 13 to 17 wearing weaves, and if you do allow them to wear weaves, how long do you let them? How long? 16 inches? 24 inches? I don't know. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.